Hey everyone, Grim Gamer here today with a little bit of a different video, but I am so excited to be telling you guys about the new dev diary that has come out for Marvel Rivals Season 6, Night at the Museum, Let's Go Dev Vision Volume number 13. With Season 6 underway, Dev Vision Volume 13 is here. Join Guang Guang and Z Young as they dive right into what's coming up next season. We're talking Deadpool, adjustments, new map accessories, and so much more. Get ready for an unpredictable new season. So, I'm just going to jump right into it today. If you like this video, like it, comment down below what you think, and subscribe for more. Let's jump right into this Dev Vision right now. Museum.
Hello everyone, Guang Guang here. It's great to be back with you all. After Locke's powers went wild and drained the Grand Garden, the crocodile portal they had just planted, which was the only way home for her and Gambit, withered away. Now, with the elders of the universe on their trail, Gambit has no choice but to take Locke to the one place he's familiar with in this strange realm, the Collector's Museum. To catch the returning thieves, the Collector has dispatched two of his top mercenaries, Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone.
Alright, so these were things we already knew about in the previous season with Elsa Bloodstone, Deadpool, but we thought, or many people at least thought, that they were going to be released, like with the new map and all that, last season. However, we got the 18v18 mode, which was really cool, and then this is now coming this season, the Collector's Museum, which we all thought was going last season. But here it is. I think it looks really cool, and I'm excited for you guys to see this.
Deadpool's betrayal has thrown the entire museum into chaos. In Season 6, Deadpool joins Marvel Rivals. Deadpool is
Oh, you can't march a genius like me into a single class. I'm versatile, baby. Hey, take a break, boss. Your new pal Wade will handle this one
of Deadpool.
himself. We've gotten too comfortable with Guang Guang here these last few seasons. Now it's time for a little Deadpool here. Dear rivals, Deadpool here. I've heard all your non-stop complaining online about how the game needs more vanguards and strategists. But designing a superhero is a super stressful process. And poor Ji-young has already lost most of his hair. So,
That is so true. But he's so right. I love that he's breaking the fourth wall so much already, and he's not even in the game yet.
I asked him to put me in the game early and take some work off his plate. Little did he know, I was messing with my code to give you whiners the best solution possible. So now, I'm a duelist, and a vanguard, and a strategist. Ah!
Okay, that's sick. So the first hero in the game to have a triple role. Am I surprised? No. A lot of people were theorizing that he was going to have the triple role status and be the first one to introduce it into the game. How this is going to play out could be very chaotic, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
A Marvel 3-in-1, baby! Okay, so I've got dual swords and dual pistols, so you can call me a duelist. Who wrote this script? Shots fired from afar, turning a mincemeat up close.
Okay, so it looks like he has
Juggernaut will lose their minds knowing I'm going to
and
be a vanguard
katanas.
first. Because I've got a unicorn plushie to give out shields. Last but not least, my trusty pistols and katanas can now either deal damage to my enemies or heal my pals while I'm a strategist. Because you all asked for me to be able to do that.
Wait, so does this mean when you're going to be looking at like the hero screen when you can select a hero, does that mean that he's going to be on all three of the options and someone can just pick him on any of the three areas? Or is he going to be on one area? I guess we'll just have to figure that out. But based off of what he showed right there, he's going to be on all three areas, I'm assuming. So that's good to know, I guess. Very interesting. And then I'm assuming when he's chosen, all three will get like locked out so that no one else can choose him, because we're not going to be going with three Deadpools on one team. Right?
Now, no matter which way you play with me, as the battle rages on, yours truly will level up, just like those nerdy RPGs, gaining XP and upgrading ability.
Wait, hold on. So,
Level up,
as
just
he
like those
goes
nerdy
on,
RPGs, gaining
he's
X-
gonna start gaining more abilities, Looks like the Desert Eagles, Katana. This looks like all duelists, so I'm assuming it's for different the different categories that he's going to be in. So he'll have different upgrades depending on if he's a specialist, a vanguard, or a duelist for the game.
And upgrading abilities till I become a true server admin. Unlike other lamos, I charge up my ultimate ability.
By the way, I just wanted to point out that there was Devil Dinosaur right there. He has been like Easter egged so many times in the last couple seasons, so definitely on his way in some way or
depending
another.
on how fancy you fight. Then, all bets are off. Whoever receives my challenge, frenemies or even yourself, will be feeling more pressure than my colon after a dozen chimichangas. But depending on how they score on my ultimate test, I'll gain a big ol' buff according to the role I'm playing. How sweet is that? It sounds like I'm gonna be one hell of a playmaker. Hell, I don't know why anyone would ever play as any of these other losers again. Well, except maybe Jeff.
Damn.
Good point. Maybe I should add Ziyong to increase all your cooldowns.
You know what? Forget what I said. I'm sure I'll blend right into your
Shots
already
fired,
impressive
gone.
roster. Anyway,
Shots
gotta
fired.
go before I get nerfed. See you soon, kids!
That's right. Deadpool will be a triple role hero in Marvel Rivals. Of course, in quick and competitive modes, only one Deadpool can appear on each side. A new convoy
Okay,
map,
I figured.
Museum of Contemplation, will launch with the January 29th update. Can Deadpool help Lord escape? What fate awaits the monsters lurking in the museum? Stay tuned.
What monsters are lurking in the museum? This makes me feel like there's going to be some other Easter eggs within the map that we haven't exactly seen yet. I would not be surprised if we see more Easter eggs to some different characters that maybe we have seen, maybe we haven't. But we'll see when we get it.
Times Square has been a fan favorite since it launched. In Season 6, we're introducing photo mode. Adjust your camera angle, choose your favorite filters, and capture those epic moments.
That's cool. I like
After
that.
the January 29th update, Times Square will also get a new area, the Clobbering Club. Change others to duels here, and if you spend a small amount of units, your match will be broadcast live on the big screens in Times Square.
Okay, I like that. That's pretty cool.
After 5 seasons, many of you have already reached load with one or more heroes. In Season 6, we are giving the hero proficiency system a major upgrade, so you can further showcase your skills. We are raising the cap for each hero and adding rewards like units, unstable molecules, nameplates, titles, nameplate frames, badges, dynamic avatars, and more.
Okay, I like that. I think a lot of people will like that because a lot of people have obviously reached Lord with several different characters. I've reached Lord with Moon Knight and Gru, but I'm very close with Lord on a couple other characters. I know there's a lot of people who are gonna love this change. Me personally, I'll love it too because my Moon Knight is like so high beyond Lord, so these rewards will be great. I wonder if like you have a lot of XP points built up already. I wonder if you'll automatically be able to claim the new rewards or if you're gonna have to continue to work for it. I guess we'll find out.
For Season 6, we've prepared a batch of adorable new accessories for Deadpool, Rogue, Doctor Strange, Blade, Squirrel Girl, Iron Man, Captain America, Daredevil, Black Panther, and Storm.
Damn, they're loading us
This
up.
will be released with a new update. Starting with Season 6, we are giving factions in the Marvel Rivals Championship even richer rewards. Top factions will still earn cash prizes, while others at every ranking can now win different amounts of units, split among all members. Nameplates and sprays will also be awarded to veterans who make it to open qualifiers and actively participate. We've also completely redesigned the MRC nameplate emblems to cover more rankings, and this will be permanently saved.
That's cool. I know it doesn't affect most casual players out there because most people are just kind of playing the game to have fun, not as much doing ranked or like the tournaments and stuff. But for the tournament players out there, I'm sure that'll be a positive thing. Ooh, more college student perks. Let's go.
In Season 6, verified college students will get access to a new rotation of 10 costumes and MVPs. University students can verify with their education email to unlock these exclusive benefits. Now, I will hand it over to Zhiyong, who will share the latest on Season 6 team-up ability changes and balance updates.
So just on a note, excuse me, I feel like they've updated the college student perks quite a few times because I remember they used to have different costumes and skins for them, and then I used to actually have it, and now it's changed a couple times. So maybe they're gonna let you keep the older skins, or maybe it's new skins. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works anymore because I haven't had it for a while. But cool thought. I'm glad that they do that for college students. It's a cool thing to do.
Hey Rivals, I'm Zhiyong.
Hi, Zio.
Season 5 is coming to a close and it's been truly unforgettable. We released lots of exciting new content and received passionate feedback from all of you. Season 6 is almost here, and as Guang Guang mentioned earlier, we are committed to bring you even more thrilling updates. Now, let me walk you through all the team-up ability changes and balance adjustments coming your way.
I'm calling it right now. Black Panther is probably going to get a buff, I'm assuming. Maybe Blade is due for a buff. I'm not sure on too many others. Nerfs, I guarantee Daredevil. I guarantee Gambit and Invis. Those guys run the battlefield right now. Okay,
Penny
team up
Parker
ability,
is the
Penny and
team-up
Spider-Man.
anchor. When this team-up is activated, Spider-Man receives a web bomb. Once the bomb is activated, it starts a countdown. If Spider-Man throws the bomb before the countdown ends, it deals arrow damage and applies spider chases to enemies in the radius. If he does not throw it, he instead gains a web cluster charge and a small amount of bonus health.
Okay, that's cool.
Deadpool is the anchor
not a
here.
Spider-Man player,
when
but it's cool.
activated, Jeff spits out a toy that sprays water around it, healing nearby allies and creating a visual interference effect for enemies in its area of effect.
I love that. That's so cool. Deadpool's just breaking the fourth wall everywhere. It kind of reminds me of the zombies mode with Jeff, where he'd kind of spit out the little water ball and it would spray around like a sprinkler. Kind of reminds me of that.
We are also bringing back one of Doctor Strange's previous team-up abilities in a new form. This will arrive in Season 6.5.
Strange definitely needs something. Strange has been kind of in the gutter lately, so I'm glad to hear that.
The ever-burning bond is being put out and will be removed completely. Penny Parker is disconnecting from the Rocket Network.
Oh, thank God. That made Penny Parker one of the worst characters to deal with. I'm sure that she will still be pretty good, pretty hard to deal with, but having the two minds was sometimes so difficult, especially on some dominations or convergence maps. Thank goodness.
In Season 5, we made bold changes to the overall game environment, aiming to deliver a fresh experience. First, with Gambit and Rogue joining the roster, their ability to grant ultimate charge acceleration or absorb ultimate energy led to new shifts in match pacing. Second, we buffed the stats or mechanics of most heroes, making regular combat even more intense. Together, these changes made
I'm sure we can all
ultimate-based
agree to
teamfights more frequent and compact, transforming ability interactions from formulaic exchanges to battles that test players' quick decision-making and battlefield awareness. As strategies grew in importance, they were not only tasked with protecting teammates and providing buffs or debuffs, but also contributing damage and even initiating teamfights. Strategies ultimates are no longer limited to counterplay. They can now be used proactively to help secure teamfight victories.
Okay, yeah.
Looking at the entire season, most heroes saw their team dynamics shift after their buffs. For Vanguards, Groot and Magneto were standout frontline defenders. Groot's
can
wooden
definitely
walls,
agree with that.
now that they provided unstoppable, let him strategically block enemy strategies sidelines to cut off healing or stay safe while gaining unstoppable, making him more versatile.
Just being a Groot main as a tank, I can definitely say that the difference for Groot was like life-changing, because before he would get eaten up by so many different characters, especially Wolverine, but that unstoppable wall thing really changed his abilities up and made him more of a viable character, so I love that. Mag is always just a force to be reckoned with. We all know
Magneto,
that.
empowered by his Gambit team-up and double bubbles, gained significant survivability and offensive power. Penny Parker also dominated on certain maps. For mobile
No shit. Just saying. Yeah, Penny Parker was insane so many times on so many levels in so many maps. She was crazy this season, especially if you didn't have a team that like focused the mines or the thing that creates the mines. I can't think right now, but if your team didn't focus it and you couldn't get to it, she was rough, very rough.
Vanguards, Angela remains powerful. Newcomer Rogue and the reworked Thor also performed well. Divers like Venom and Hawk found it harder to threaten the backline as strategists became stronger solo fighters. Therefore, heroes like Angela, Thor, and Rogue, who can split the battlefield and disrupt enemy formations, become even more effective in actual matches. For Duelists, Daredevil, Hela, Phoenix, Star-Lord, and Winter Soldier stay highly competitive due to their strong stats and flexible team fit. Hawkeye, Moon Knight, Mr. Fantastic, Wolverine, and others noticeably improved compared to previous seasons. Iron Fist, Spider-Man, The Punisher, and Namor all had excellent performances in certain scenarios. We also noticed that some assassin-type heroes struggle against strong strategies backlag due to the meta shift. Finally, strategists. Gambit was the top pick this entire season.
We all know that, no shock. Dude is dominant like no
His
other.
utility, solo ability, strong damage, and healing made him the most dominant strategist. Loki was the best partner for Gambit, whether as
Yeah, I was pretty happy to see Loki make a return this season. He hasn't been used too much, so I was excited to see him back this season. I saw him way more than I have in like the last couple seasons. So I used to play Loki a lot, so I'm glad to see him back and relative
a
again.
strategist duo or in a triple support lineup with Mantis. Ultron, after getting 2 jokes in Season 5.5, became a solid pick. Conversely, strategists who rely heavily on team support or whose ultimate abilities couldn't keep up with the aggressive tempo found themselves struggling to make an impact in the fast-paced meta.
I can definitely agree to that. Ultron went from being 0 to very... He's still situational, I'd say, but he's definitely more of a powerhouse, definitely more viable. He can bust out some good healing now. Definitely a good pick compared to where he was before. He was honestly very useless, especially on a 2-healer comp.
For Season 6, Our goal is to further intensify regular combat by weakening the solo strengths of some strategists and boosting certain mobile heroes, so backline fights become more balanced. For Vanguards, Hulk and Captain America will be buffed, so they can.
Thank goodness. Not as much Captain America. Captain America is still a very solid person to have on your team, especially if they know how to use him. Hulk, though, has been in the dumps for a while, so I'm very, very happy to see that he's actually getting somewhere a little bit better, because he has been non-existent for like the last several seasons. So let's give him a little something.
Better fulfill team roles in the new environment. Doctor Strange will have improved mobility and damage, making.
Okay, that's good. Strange at this point in time, he has his good shield, which is nice, especially if the other team is all projectile, but he doesn't have much utility to him other than the teleport. He's just kind of an instant teleport if you're losing the game or you need to get onto the point quickly. So he could definitely use a little bit of a buff, whatever that may be.
Making him a greater threat to nearby enemies. Angela, who faces low risk thanks to her flight and shield, will be slightly nerfed to balance her matchup experience.
Bro, like, Angela, it's either you get crap ones or really good ones on your team, and I swear 90% of the time when I'm playing with one, they are the bad ones, and they don't know what they're doing, and every time I go against one, they're like the best Angela player in the world, and when you go against those best Angela players in the world, you cannot do anything. It is tragic sometimes. So the nerf will probably be beneficial, especially to those who have mastered the character, or beneficial for those who have to go against people who have like mastered the character fully. A little downside for the people who have, because she is obviously not the easiest character to learn, at least in my so humble opinion. But yeah, I support that nerf.
For Theorists, Daredevil will be appropriately nerfed.
Yes, Daredevil's a monster. He has been since he came out. He definitely could use a little bit of
Iron
nerf.
Fist and Blade will be buffed, so death theories are more balanced overall.
Hey, I love Blade. I'm starting to get good with Blade, so I support this. He could definitely use a little bit of a buff. Iron Fist is also kind of a tickle monster, so he definitely deserves it as well. Where is BP is my question. Not that I love going against BP, because I don't. I hate going against a good BP. But come on, he's got to get something.
Namor will become less reliant on his team-up ability, which will be turned down, but his base abilities will be strengthened. For strategists, Gambit's regular combat power will be reduced.
I saw that coming. I think we all saw that coming. Gambit's been a powerhouse since release. Pretty much no stopping him. Whichever team has the better Gambit usually ends up winning, right? So, saw that coming.
While his ultimate will remain strong offensively, his healing output will be lowered. Invisible Woman's Guardian Shield and self-healing will also be appropriately nerfed. For Cloak and Dagger, World of Light Force and.
Okay, hold on. Is that all they're doing to Gambit? Just his decreasing the healing on his ult? I mean, yes, it might make it a little bit less overpowered, but he is still crazy good, so I could see him getting more nerfs in the future. Invis definitely makes sense. Her personal shield thing that she can put up definitely makes her have even more survivability on top of the high survivability she already has. So decreasing that a little bit, definitely a positive, I'd say. Step in the right direction.
Terror Cape will now share charge counts, giving players more options based on the battlefield situation. This isn't everything. Please check our upcoming balance patch notes for full details. We will also be sharing Season 5.5 hero pick rates and win rates soon.
Ooh, Resource Rumble.
Based on our data analysis and
topic.
community feedback, we are removing Resource Rumble and its map from Quick Map.
Oh my god, finally. I think we can all praise the Marvel rival gods for this one. Thank you, Guan, for listening. Thank you, everybody, for listening. That mode is disliked pretty universally. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was just an interesting mode. I'm glad it's gone. I swear I would have to do it so many times in Quick Match. Thank goodness. I'm happy.
We will be iterating on this mode based on the scale of 18 versus 18 battles. And once ready, it will return bigger and better in a future season.
That'll be cool. That map in 18v18 would be pretty sick. I like that.
The zombie mode has had its issues, but you've shown it lots of love. So we extended its run twice. With the Season 6 update, Marvel Zombies will officially be dead and buried. But don't worry, I promise, with my hair as Crotro, that we will bring you a brand new PvE mode in the first half of 2026. I hope you look forward to it. Ignite the battle.
Alright, ignite the battle, everyone. Yes. So I think that went really well. I really like that they're getting rid of Resource Rumble. Thank goodness. I like the 18v18. And then the Marvel Zombies, I enjoyed it. I know some people didn't exactly love it. I thought it was really fun. Obviously, it's something they're going to continue to do because they're going to be bringing other PvE. I feel like they're going to also bring in a secondary one in the second half of the year, probably based around Doomsday and the Avengers Doomsday movie coming out. I would not be surprised if they make a PvE mode based off of that. Honestly, I bet you could hold me to my word on that I guarantee they're going to do something revolving that with PvE or map or hero release. They're not going to just leave that one open with such a huge opportunity. Alright, I think that is about what I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of the support you guys have been giving me. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. Comment down below what you think of these patch notes or the update in general if you're excited for Deadpool. And subscribe if you'd like to see more of this content and hit the notification bell as well. I personally am so excited for Deadpool. I think he's going to be a game changer, and we'll kind of see those effects throughout the rest of time in the game. And just in general for this year, I think they have a lot of cool things planned. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys later.